For this fight, I've wrestled with alligators, I've tussled with a whale, I done handcuffed lightning and put thunder in jail.
It's been half a century since Muhammad Ali and George Foreman turned the eyes of the world on the Democratic Republic of Congo, which was then known as Zaire. Millions tuned in, but 60,000 got to watch it live in Kinshasa as underdog Ali knocked out the unbeaten Foreman to reclaim the heavyweight world championship, 7 years after he'd been stripped of the title for refusing to fight in the Vietnam War. It remains one of the most iconic moments in sporting history.
All of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
71-year-old Shabanda Wata was one of the lucky people in the stadium that day. 50 years later, standing in the same spot, he can still recall the moment that Foreman went down.
Boom, he made a twisting motion and fell. It was like the groaning of an elephant collapsing.
Udek still works with young fighters in the same room that Ali himself used in his training camp ahead of the fight back in 1974. He says Ali changed his life and those of many others in the DRC.
Muhammad
Ali inspired this country and our boxers. Since then, all Congolese started pushing forward to work in boxing. Before, our fathers thought it was a form of banditry, but it was a job. We worked at it.
Earlier this month, boxers from across Africa gathered in Kinshasa for the continent's amateur championship. The rumble in the jungle, still fresh in people's minds.
Muhammad Ali and George Foreman.
Ali Foreman is a huge memory and grand celebration for us because it took place here in our country. From that moment on, boxing here rose to new heights and we became recognized everywhere. We have world champions around the globe, African champions.
Muhammad Ali and George Foreman.
From Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, we heard the story, and now it's our turn to build our own history with our boxers.
I've murdered a rock, I injured a stone, and I hospitalized a brick. I'm so bad I make medicine sick.
It's 8 years since Ali's death and 50 years since that famous night back in 1974. But his legacy lives on, inspiring new generations of sportsmen and women.
I'm dancing.
David Stokes, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.